What's up guys, I'm AhkTaar, welcome back on my YouTube channel. In that video I am lucky enough to have a Little Jack exclusive 4 on the big account, and now he got reworked and you're gonna see that his potential is super effective. He is another broken hero and you can be sure that I'm gonna pull for him tomorrow. So let's talk about him. I'm against the guild boss number 6 here, using Little Jack instead of the classic Nicholas, and we are gonna see if there is a difference between the two heroes. If I go here on my Sanctuary, first of all, I want to remove everything in here. Not everything, but just to lose some points so we can make some more accurate test for everyone. I'm still gonna have a nice amount of points in the Sanctuary, but it's gonna be way less than before, so we can see the potential of Little Jack. For non-Kraken players, I mean. So one more line, I think. Yeah, just a bit more. Let's say that, okay. So now I have 7,200 points in the Sanctuary, and I'm gonna try with that against the guild boss. So if we have a look here, first of all, I want to show you that result here. This is the team I used on my first try with all my Sanctuary, and I was able to reach 400 million damage. The result was really nice. Let me show that to you right before starting the run. So just if you want to know about that, if I show you the screen here, if I accelerate the run, I was trying many different kind of stuff and I was able to stay alive until the end of the video. Until the end of the fight, I mean. So as you can see here, turn number 16, 340 million damage already. And look at that on the boss. The attack down here, in fact the boss has 40% less attack thanks to Little Jack, and this is broken, completely broken, because it's permanent. You have that all the time on the boss, and so you are safe during all the turn. This is so great. Yeah, it says it remained for 2 turns, but in fact he always have all the layers on him, because you can reuse your skills and put again the layers. And so you can survive super easy. Okay, I have Nicholas, but as you can see here, I still have the apple on all my heroes, just because I'm taking no damage from the boss thanks to the attack down. Look at that. That was a crit on the last turn, turn number 19, and my Lucia with full HP down is still alive. I mean, she still have the apple. And this is the power of Little Jack. And look at that, 400 million damage. And the damage of Little Jack are pretty nice. But he has less stats than the others. And we are going to talk about that. So let me end that video and go back on the game. And we are going to try with a less Sanctuary this time. And with this kind of team. Just to compare Little Jack to Nicholas. So if I run the fight, we are going to see the difference. Also, I have no combat vanguard at all here because it's on my Nicholas, and so it's gonna make a difference after on the second run with Nicholas. You are gonna see. So now turn number 2, at the end of the turn number 1, already 3 layers of attack down on the boss, and now he already has 40% less attack. So if you are using Weasley, for example, with Little Jack, you are gonna lower the attack of the boss by 40% one time and another 40%, which is gonna be really great. You are gonna be able to tank everything. But if you are replacing Catherine by Weasley, you need to put some recovery horn aura somewhere, otherwise your DPS are gonna die. So, 41 million damage for now. Now normally I should be able to deal more damage because now I have the soul core on my Lucia, so she's gonna deal more damage than before, and normally I should be able to reach the 200 million damage in one hit, in one try. I'm pretty safe during the run, in fact. I have Catherine, but she is here only for the feebleness and the heals, and maybe the counter attack so I can apply more dots maybe. I'm lacking some effect hit on my Lucia though. She is missing a lot of bleeds, and that's a bit bad, so I'm losing a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm losing clearly a lot of damage because I don't have enough effect hit on my Lucia without Nicholas. But the damage is still here. Imagine if I had more effect hit on her. It would be better. Turn number 10, still alive. No Nicholas. Even with Nicholas here, I would have lost one apple. If you're using some heroes with some leech, then using Little Jack with them, I might think that you are going to be tanky during the run and self-heal with your heroes and so stay alive until the end. I might try that. I'm not sure though, so I might try. And look at that, the damage, 441 million already. I'm gonna hit the 200 million. If I stay alive, I'm gonna hit that. And for now, it's pretty encouraging. I am close to the end. And still alive. Look at that, still alive. 130k without a crit, but still, it's not a lot of damage on the basic attack from the boss. Almost done. Almost 200 million. Here we are. And I survived the last attack. Because of Little Jack. So, before the end, two things about Little Jack. The first one, you need the exclusive one to lower the attack of the boss. If you don't have the exclusive one, you won't be able to place the Panic Stricken on the target, and so to lower his attack. The second thing, you need his second exclusive to increase the dot damage of your heroes. You are going to increase a ton, the mastery of your entire team, having the second exclusive, and this is why my damage are really high. It's because of that exclusive. The third one, he is gonna cast more pumpkin here on the ultimate. It's gonna increase a bit his own damage, but it's not mandatory. Clearly, it's not mandatory. The first two exclusives are great, are the best. So really interesting, that hero. So 200 million and 210 million in total. I'm gonna quit before the end so I can do more tries. 214. Pretty strong. Very, very strong. And now we are going to try with Nicholas. So, restart the game. I go on the guild boss again with Nicholas instead of Little Jack. Here we are, Nicholas, priority to the shield and the speed buff. Here we go. Let's try. You are gonna see that I'm not gonna survive until the end, and I'm gonna die pretty soon. So I can place all my dots that time, because I have the resistance down on the boss, but this is the only difference. And I have Combat Vanguard. 3 stars on the aura, so my damage are increased by 26%, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 28% more damage on the boss. This is why the damage are gonna be almost the same, because of the Combat Vanguard aura. If I remove the aura on Nicholas, the damage are gonna be lower than the other team. So, in my opinion, Little Jack exclusive 2 is better than Nicholas exclusive 3 against bosses. And you are gonna see right after in dungeons. I'm gonna show that to you. And then the stats, emblems and auras of my heroes. Okay, so for now, pretty nice. 81 million damage. I still have the apple. Normally I should have lost the first apple here if I took a crit, but it's not the case. So turn number 8, almost. Yeah, I lost the apple. Without a crit, I lost the apple on the ultimate of the boss. So I'm gonna die. Turn number 10 or turn number 13, I am dead. If I took a crit or if I don't have the consolidation on the next turn, on this turn, I am dead. Hopefully I have the consolidation and I didn't take a crit, otherwise she would be dead. The damage are a bit better than before though, but that's because also of the combat vanguard. 28% damage increase is so great. But unfortunately I can't remove the aura on Nicholas for now, so for the test it's gonna be a bit bad. But it doesn't really matter because in fact you can't survive. If I apply the combat vanguard on a Little Jack instead, the damage are gonna be way better. And I lost my Lucia, turn number 13. So, after that, my damage are gonna be way lower than before. So I'm still gonna reach the 200 million. But, if I didn't have the combat vanguard aura, maybe I wouldn't reach the 200 million for sure. And so it goes on and on. I might lose the apple on the Hezonja on this attack. Okay, no, because it wasn't a crit. Otherwise, I would have lost that one. I'm not gonna continue because it's useless. I have only Hezonja. The damage are not increasing a lot every turn. And I lost the apple now, so even my Hezonja won't survive until the end. Yeah, you know what? Just for the fun, I'm gonna stay. Just to see Hezonja die on that turn. That was close. And because he didn't take a crit. So this is the final result. 220 million damage using Nicholas with combat vanguard, 28% more damage. This is completely broken. Little Jack. Awesome. So now we are gonna see his potential in dungeons. And you are going to see that he is pretty interesting for dungeons too. So if we go here on Dwarven Ruins, today we have the event on Marius. So I'm going to try Marius 30. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if I use that team it's going to work. But I don't want to. I want to replace Nicholas by Catherine. The goal is to try to use that. So now I'm gonna have Catherine. I'm gonna modify that. So I won't use my skills on the first wave. I'm gonna use only that one here. Maybe I should try to use the consolidation, the counter attack here though. So let's try with that and see if it does do something. If it does something, let's try. No combat vanguard. Enemies are dead, first turn. Okay, second wave. I have the town, so Melia is forced to target my Mamuk. Enemies are dead too, so fast. Can I see the mastery increase on my heroes though? Not sure though. Yeah, I show that. I have the increase here. Normally I don't have that on my Hezonja. Yeah. Normally he has something like 130 maximum. So yeah, I got 50%. Something like that because my Little Jack has 120, so normally I have 40% of that. So yeah, I have 50% mastery increase on all my heroes, something around that. Boss wave, Marius 30 with 7k points in the Sanctuary. No Nicholas but Little Jack. I mean no Nicholas exclusive 2 but Little Jack exclusive 2 or more. One exclusive difference is huge for limited heroes. And so here we are. Look at the damage coming from Marius. He hits nothing on my heroes because now he has 40% less attack here and 40% less attack thanks to Mamuk. This team is completely broken. Maybe it's the key to clear late stages in the game. Look at that. No buff at all on my heroes. He is hitting nothing. Little Jack is the most broken hero in the game at the moment. Exclusive 1 to survive. If you have the exclusive 1 on Little Jack, you can use him and survive easy on bosses, against bosses using Little Jack. He is the best support and the best DPS in the game, something around that. He is such an amazing hero. Let's try the next one for the fun. Yeah, just for the fun. To see if it works or not. If I can survive on the first wave, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I am dead. Nope, I can't. If I'm using Nicholas in here, maybe it's gonna work. Let's try to put Nicholas in here, just to see if it does work. Okay, I want to use Nicholas here. I'm gonna block that skill, use that, and see. Yeah, if I use all the broken heroes, maybe I am able to beat this kind of dungeons. Let's see. Let's see. 7k points in Sanctuary. Okay, I was able to freeze enemies, so I took the advantage and they are dead. And I deal more damage also, thanks to his passive. And I have Combat Vanguard, so it helps a lot to deal more damage. Okay, second wave cleared, place to the boss fight. I lost the apple on Nita already. I have the shield. 40% less attack on the boss. Okay, I lost Nita. Maybe it's not gonna work. 40% less attack on the boss now. I have the taunt on Mamuk. Maybe I'm gonna survive. If I can break the attack, perfect. And now normally I'm safe during the entire run. I hope so. I lost the apple on Hezonja and Little Jack too. But normally I shouldn't take too much damage. Or maybe in the last turns, because he is increasing his attack over time. Look at that, I am safe. 4 heroes. I have so much damage on my Hezonja, and I can tank so easy thanks to that combo. This is so completely broken. Little Jack Mamuk, the most broken combo in the game. If you can beat waves, you can destroy bosses like that. Marius 31, completely destroyed with 4 heroes. That's unbelievable. And look at the damage of Little Jack. He is also doing a huge amount of damage, but because of exclusive 3, I mean. But yeah, that's impressive. Marius 31. I am a galaxy away to beat Marius 31 on my own account with more Sanctuary than that, because I don't have Little Jack. But now with Little Jack, it's gonna change everything in the game. So, enough talk, let's have a look to the heroes and the stats. So, first of all, this is my Nicholas. Exclusive 5, so he has a lot of speed. He has 2 broken first aid set, so this is a huge Nicholas for the Sanctuary I have. A lot of effect hit, a lot of speed, and a heavy tankiness here, pretty strong. In terms of emblems, this is what I have on him. In terms of aura, this is what I have. Combat Vanguard. Yeah, by the way, that one helps. No, it's not that one. That one can help you a lot in dungeons. I don't have that on my team, but it could be a solution to protect one of my hero. If you have a tank in your team, it's great to use that emblems on one hero at least. So if your DPS might die, normally your tank is gonna tank the damage for him, and normally it's gonna be really interesting. I don't know why I have that on my Nicholas though. It's not my build. It's not a speed build. Normally my Nicholas I play with a speed, so that's not my account though, so yeah. With Combat Vanguard here, 3 stars, so it can be better. Then this is Nita, penetration set and first aid set, so 2 forge and craft sets. I haven't bought them, it's some stuff bought by the first owner of the account, but still, no excuses, it's a huge stuff. 41k attack, 130% mastery, 83% effect hit. I have the same stats on my own account without bought stuff, because I was lucky enough to get some good gear in dungeons. 2000, yeah, huge speed, because exclusive 5 also. Emblems, everything to increase the dot damage, and here reduce the cooldowns, reduce the damage when she has a shield, pretty interesting. In terms of aura, she has that one, it is the best to have on her, pretty nice. Then my Lucia against the guild boss, she has a 2 mastery set, and she has a pretty decent amount of attack here, 45k, with a nice amount of crit rate, 75%, nice amount of crit damage, and mastery, pretty interesting. Lacking a lot of effect hits, so yeah, against the guild boss it's pretty hard to put the bleeds without the ultimate, because here if you land a crit you are guaranteed to put the bleeds. This is why Lucia doesn't require that much amount of effect hit. Emblems, everything to increase the dot damage and some crit here in bonus. I have a cooldown reduction and that one to protect her when she takes too much damage. A bit more HP, it helps. It helps to survive. And I have that aura on this account, but I don't recommend to use that aura on her. I mean the Combat Vanguard, I tried both of them, and Shield Smash is better on Lucia. The piercing rate takes effect on the basic attack and the first active skill, so she's gonna deal more damage on the 2 skills, and she has normally a shield during all the fights, so having more attack is better. Then I used Catherine here to first aid set again, but this is not the best Catherine. Mine on my own account is better than this one without any first aid set. So it doesn't mean everything. Here, nice tanky stats, a lot of speed. I have way more speed than that on my account, and a huge amount of effect hit, but you clearly don't need at all to put some effect hits on Catherine. It's useless. Better to increase the healing effect, but here, yeah, I agree, she has a heavy amount of healing effect, but it is thanks to the first aid set. Emblems, I have that on her. And aura, a recovery horn. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, with that amount of healing effect, she doesn't require any recovery horn aura. So this aura is useless on that Catherine. Normally, it's better to use a Combat Vanguard on her. This is what I'm doing, and it works super well. Then this is Mamuk. 2 first aid set, again, only stuff bought in the shop, but not the best stuff in the game. I'm pretty sure that you can have a better Mamuk on your own account without this kind of gear, and mine is better on my account. Not enough speed, he can't outspeed bosses in dungeons, so this is why I can lose against Marius. Effect hits, okay, he has enough, and some healing effect, it's important. In tanking stats, you don't need tankiness on him. Emblems, this is what I have on him. Resistance. He doesn't require any resistance at all. He is immune to every every control in the game. Just a stun. I think he can be stunned. Here, freeze, no, stun, hypnotize. He can be horrified. Yeah, he can be horrified. And then that's what he has. In aura, no aura at all on him yet. Then, who did I use? Hezenja, this is the Hezenja. Not the best in the game. Accuracy set, mastery set. He has a decent amount of HP, a lot of mastery, and maybe not enough effect hit. I mean, on last stages in dungeons, ROM 35 for example, yeah, it's really high. ROM has almost, or maybe he has 100% resistance, I think. So I would need 100% effect hit almost on him if I'm not using Nicholas. But at the moment I'm using Nicholas, so in fact that amount of effect hit is okay. Emblems, everything to increase the dot damage and reduce the cooldowns, increase the effect hit, and reduce the damage taken when I have a shield, and that aura on him, so he's more tanky, deal more damage, and have more effect hit during the fight. So in fact, thanks to that, he has enough effect hit for dungeons. So I think I covered everybody. I used Nita, Hezenja, Little Jack, yeah, Little Jack. This is the main hero I want to showcase in the video, and I'm completely forgetting him. What a joke. Mastery set, penetration set, but you are gonna see that his stuff completely sucks and the damage are pretty nice. He is not even full skilled up here. I'm missing some chance to apply the candy bombs, and here on the basic attack I'm missing 20% attack detonation and 20% chance to inflict 1 burn. So his damage would be way better if I had him completely skilled up and with a better gear, because if you have a look to the stats here, only 30k attack, that's pretty bad for an E5 hero though, not a lot of speed for E4 sorry, and 123% mastery only with not enough effect hit. So yeah, the stuff on him sucks, but I have no better gear on that account. The best gear I have is already on my Lucia or on my Nidrold in order to farm in dungeons. So yeah, that's what I have on him. Everything to increase his dot damage here, reduce the cooldown, increase his effect hit during the run, and lower the damage he takes when he has a shield. And no aura for now, so yeah, it could be way better. Imagine I'm gonna put that in the future, and I have enough to put that though. So I should put that instead of other stuff. But you know what, for the test I'm not gonna put any aura on him, so you can see his potential without the maximum amount of stats on him. So that was all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If it's the case, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and see you tomorrow to try to summon Little Jack on my main account. Have a nice day, see you soon, bye bye.